Yeah, it was a crazy atmosphere for me. Obviously, I've only played one game here at Pfizer, and that was an amazing atmosphere itself. But this one was just next level. Just students. We were struggling at times in the huddles. We couldn't really hear much because everyone was screaming and shouting. But that's all we love. Having all the students behind us was great.
You played just 5 minutes in the first game, but then in the second half today, early in the second half, you had that brief little flurry. What do you think went right for you? What made you get comfortable out there?
The first game was just a little bit of nerves, I think so, and then I had a couple of defensive plays I had some lapses on, but today I was just managed to stay out on the court, do my role, continue to do my role, stayed in front on defense, and it kept me on the court.
Just take us through that dunk that you had.
Yes, I got it. I saw the big man closed out. I gave him a little pump fake, and I saw he bit on it a little bit, and then I just ripped baseline, and basically just went up. Yeah.
How good did that feel?
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Yeah. The crowd made it even better.
A lot of the extended runs tonight came with also off the court. How important and how big is that going to be for this team moving forward, just with the depth you guys kind of showed on the scoring end tonight? Yeah,
Oso's a really vital piece to our whole team. He's like him and TK, Tyler are the main pieces, so we know we need to have some depth behind them because they can't play the whole game or they might get in foul trouble, so it's just a matter of having someone that's going to be able to step up once they get off the court.
How much did the crowd kind of fuel the full court press and the energy on the defensive end?
Yeah, I felt like that helped us on defense as well. We do all the floor slaps and everything, that gets the crowd going, but on defense, we're kind of feeding off the atmosphere and crowd, and the crowd today helped us a lot.
Do you hope they kind of do another one of these?
I really do, yep.
You guys did a much better job in the turnover department. You forced 22 turnovers and you only committed 14 yourselves. What was kind of like the adjustment heading in from the game against Radford?
The whole week we've kind of just been talking about we just need to take care of the ball. There was a couple plays last game where we were just a bit careless. So today we just managed to keep control of the ball, but also force them into turnovers and pressure them full court.
Now you're going to have your first road game as a college player.
Yep.
What are you looking forward to about that?
It'll be cool just to spend a lot more time with the guys. Obviously, we're going to be on the road for a little bit, so just being around them and getting to see what it's like to play in a different arena against a different team is going to be good.
How much do you know about Purdue? They have a big 7'4".
Yeah, I know of the 7'4" guy, but personally, I don't know a whole lot. But that's what this next week's for, to learn a lot about them.
What's the biggest guy you've ever defended? How do you go about defending somebody that size?
I've defended a couple guys around 7'3", 7'4", but they weren't as solid as he is. So we'll see how that goes.
What do you have to do? What do you think the strategy is with that?
Well, he's a big. He seems a bit slow, so it's just trying to force him out on the perimeter, see if he can guard us on the perimeter. Obviously, I don't think he's going to be able to guard Oso if he's bringing the ball up. So it's just taking advantage of those mismatches.
What was it like playing out there with Joplin tonight?
It was good, just feeding him the ball, and he's just going to hit it. If you just swing him the ball, that's going in.
Chase had a couple big dunks today like you. What did you see from him early on in that first half? He had a real big one.
Yeah, so he just brings a lot of defensive energy, and then that obviously carries over into the offense. He's a high flyer, so he just gets out in transition, and he'll get the crowd going.
It was really balanced scoring for you guys tonight. How do you feel like the ball was moving around on offense?
Yeah, ball was moving around a lot on offense. We were just able to find open guys, and it wasn't a matter of just feeding one guy. We all got involved, and obviously Jop hit all his threes, so that helped a lot.
Ask Ben the same thing, but just what was the atmosphere like playing on the court in this unique kind of game?
I loved it. I love, when all the students come out and the gym is smaller, so they filled the whole thing up and they were loud. So games like that, I live for.
When you came in, you checked in, and you hit those back-to-back threes and the three-point play. Did you know it was going to be one of those nights for you?
Yeah, for sure. Well, I told Zach before the game, I said I can just feel it, just the energy, the atmosphere, and I just wanted to come in and attack last game. I did all right, in some areas, but offensively I wasn't who I am. So I just had a meeting with Coach before, and he told me just be yourself, be aggressive with that swagger, and just come out and be aggressive. So that was my goal.
guys outscored them. I believe it was 29-5 at one point in the middle of that stretch, that first half. What did that mean for the rest of the game and kind of be able to coast the rest of the way?
Well, it sets the tone. Our theme for the game was make them fearless, so we wanted to come out and hit them hard at the beginning, so we can kind of take down their energy and their morale, so it makes it easier for us. So going on a run like that, it makes our job a lot easier.
In those last like 5.5 minutes, you hadn't made a shot the entire second half, and yet you make 4 threes down the stretch. What's your your mentality, even if you're not, shots aren't going down for the most part?
You just got to keep going, stay aggressive. I got to be a killer the whole game. That's my role. We're all big on roles for our team, so we kind of think of ourselves all as role players. So my role is to just be aggressive, be a killer, and take what the defense gives me.
23 points, career high. When's the last time you scored that many points?
Not since high school. Not since high school, but I guess I would say I'm looking forward to more opportunities like this. I'm not going to settle for nothing at all, so I'm going to just keep being aggressive and keep going after it.
It feel like a Brookfield Central game almost with the small, intimate.
That is exactly what I was thinking. It felt just like high school, and it was just, like you said, small and loud. It felt like we was playing a rival game, so I felt at home.
When you're locked in on that, like that, shooting like that, does it help you on the other end too? Are you more locked in on the defensive end?
For sure. Coach Dre always says, for me, the ball has energy, so right when I catch it, I just start moving faster, and if I score, I play better. So I want to try to get shots on the offensive end to kind of propel me for the rest of the game, but like Coach always says, our defensive identity is what we take our pride in. So regardless of what happens, I gotta go out on the other end.
You guys have a big matchup on Tuesday, your first road game of the year. What is it going to be like? How's the mentality going to shift for you being aggressive on the road as opposed to at home?
Nothing really changes at all. We still gotta attack them. I don't care what the world says or anybody says, Marquette versus Purdue, the rankings and all that. But we're just gonna play our game. We're gonna come out and attack, and we're gonna be aggressive, play fearless, and see what happens.
5 of you guys had 10 or more points tonight. What was it like to see the ball getting passed around, spread out, scoring-wise?
Our team is so deep. Everybody can hoop, so it's never really any lows when somebody else checks in. So there were stretches where we were holding a little bit, but when we get it out and we run and we swing it like that, we all can score. We all know what we're doing out there on the floor, so it was great to see.
A lot of highlight dunks tonight for you guys. What was that like watching Kean got one at the end, Ben, Chase? What was that like?
Well, they could jump. As you can see, they could jump. So once we play defense, you know what I'm saying, we try to get them, force the deflections, turnovers. And you see Chase get out there, his boy fast as shit. He just get out there, he run, he go dunk. And I've been waiting on Key to put somebody in the rim. It was only a matter of time. Key is just a crazy freak athlete. But playing like that is so fun. It's so fun to watch for guys like me. I'm under the rim, so I lay the ball up. But it's good to see them get up on the rim and do so.
Which one was your favorite?
Ooh, I mean, my favorite was Ben, fellow wing. The wings group. We have a real tight relationship, and he put his ass in the rim. So I love that.
So you had a little moment with LaVall Jordan. He was doing the game tonight. Did he recruit you? Did you guys know each other a little bit?
For a minute, for about 8 months, he was my number one for recruiting. I talked to him almost every day. Him and Coach Lowry, who was the assistant coach at the time. And I thought I was going there for the longest time until I met Shaka. But I have a real great relationship with him. He's been a real good mentor for me going through my junior year and kind of sorting stuff out because that year was with COVID and everything, so you never knew what was going on. So it was good to talk to him, and he's been a good mentor for me.
What did he say to you after that game?
He just said, he said, make sure you pay attention and listen to Coach Smart because he's going to make me a great player and we'll be successful. I said, thank you, Coach. I appreciate it. And he's right. Listen to Coach Smart. Coach Smart knows exactly what he's doing. He's probably the best coach I ever had.
And then your family's here, obviously, so what was it like having the career high in front of them?
I mean, my dad texts me before the game, and mom texts me. They kind of do that every game, just tell me they love me and tell me to go out there and attack. So I appreciate them. And I have some family friends over there, so it was good to see them. But like I said, we're going to keep going and keep pushing. And they'll be there every game.